And both free throws been stolen by Cousins. Oh, 6 points for LeBron. Thomas kicks to Lee. Here's Lee. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You know, if you're only looking at
Open look here for Aldridge. It's good from long range.
how about the passing? The visual legit.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all.
Team clock. And Paul.
That's nice.
Monroe in the corner. Looking for Lee. Gets it there. Good D by Harden.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Fires it up.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And so we conclude the first half. West All-Stars lead by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Lee in at shooting guard. Anthony out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Paul George, and it's Wall in at the point guard. The East All-Stars have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Here's Durant, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 11 points on the basket from Lee. Curry dishes to LeBron. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And it's Westbrook again missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Count the bucket. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established. Their inside presence. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
The East All-Stars have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And what a game for Lee. He's got 26 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The shot by Westbrook. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
The East making a switch. Checked in. Westbrook's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Kicks to Noah, 11 feet away, and he gets it to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Westbrook with it. Gasol covering. Durant just inside the line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. to the left wing. And it's Lee penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Lee's got 10 points in just the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's James. Rebound by the East All-Stars. It's deflected. It's stolen by Curry. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Goes back up, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Paul Gasol. The West All-Stars have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, James. And James drills them both. He's with the ball. 9-point game. Right side, Gasol. Gasol setting the pick for Wall. Lee against Westbrook. Lee passes to Noah. No one near Wall as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Wall's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Poked away. Lee with the steal. Anthony dishes to Lee. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Millsap comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Rose in for John Wall.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
From the baseline. No good from Lee. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Curry kicks to Durant.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 17 points was their biggest margin. For 3, Westbrook. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Millsap has the open look. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Hayward passes to Westbrook. Curry's shot is good.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And some changes here for the Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Noah. Antetokounmpo comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rose. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Durant. Harden comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Paul subbed in for Curry.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Shots good by Anthony.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Hayward can't hit. Hayward's gone 1 of 4 so far. Harden against Lee. And Harden comes to help. Trying to get open is Monroe. No good from Lee. Harden dishes to Paul. Fires the 3. Another miss by Harden. Harden's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Thomas. Lee against Harden. Back to Thomas. He feeds it to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Monroe. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off. at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Paul George is checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Russell's checked in, so he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Thomas passes to Lee. Griffin on the double team. Lee in the posts. He's guarded by Cousins. Misses in close. Here's Russell. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Griffin. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Griffin's got 10 points in the game.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Paul can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 14. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Steph Curry. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And it's sent back by George. And Beal kicks to Lee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry. He's checking in for Beal. Good on the second free throw.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in some fouls here in the second.
And that one's good. James.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
And George, here we go. Nice D from Griffin.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Lee. There's the bucket. Good. Lee's got 39.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
To the middle. Passes it to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Lee. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
The dish to Griffin. There's the pass to Durant, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Durant's gone shooting from the floor. Lee goes in. Westbrook with the steal. Feeds it to Curry. Pass to James. That's tipped. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Westbrook kicks to Griffin. Dishes it to Westbrook. They get it back, and the basket good. 14 points for Steph Curry.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside, Wall. To the middle, George. And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And the foul called on Freak. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Off the inbound pass. And here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 13. Curry attacking, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Westbrook. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his fourth assist in this one. The feed to Lee. Not really his range, and it's off target. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Curry dishes to James. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Count that as his seventh field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Lee goes in. Gasol wide open. He fires. Gets to the corner and buries it.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with 4 teammates.
Westbrook kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. Durant the pass to James. Curry's shot is good.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Thomas checked in for the East. And so here are the West All-Stars. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And the foul called on Freak. That's his fourth foul of the contest. James checked in for the West. James with it. Now Anthony defending. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this game.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
From deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Lee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He kicks it to Lee. The rebound by Harden.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
Here's the break. Moving it up. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
The open shot. Durant misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lee gets the bucket.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
It's Harden with the drive.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on a limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Outside Curry. LeBron left side. Takes a three. East grabs the miss. Anthony dishes to Thomas. That's a 2 from Lee, and he hits the jump shot. Lee's got 46 points.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
In the corner, Harden, LeBron outside. And he slams that one down.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Lee against Harden.
That's his 5th personal.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pass to Lee for 3. Bucket's good.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP, Stephen Curry.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent.